Greetings, everybody. Welcome to the Tuesday Tirade Entertainment Talk Show with myself and Tom Connors from Midnight's Edge. How are you doing today, Tom?
I'm here.
Okay. We got a little bit of a different structure to today's show. It's not going to be terribly long. I did an hour plus today on my 6-minute daily, and I'm sorry.
How'd you do that for?
Because, on Tuesdays and Thursdays, there's no Midnight's Edge in the morning, so might as well say hi to everybody a little bit longer on the 6-minute daily. But anyway, that's my thinking. And there were people hanging out, so it was a good time. Let's see, a little housekeeping. Tom and I have agreed to move this show back an hour next week. So next week we'll be an hour later than we are right now. Whatever time it is for you now, it'll just be a little bit later. And that, we might get some Mead Radio or something else. Whatever. Let's see what else is going on. Other housekeeping. Grant's not available this week, so I'm editing my own videos, so they're much slower coming out. So you'll get a video.
That's why they look like crap.
It's true. It's true. What do you want me to say?
I haven't watched any of them yet.
Of course not. You don't watch any of my stuff.
I don't watch any videos, so don't feel like you're special or anything.
No, I don't. I really don't feel special, Tom. Thank you. You make it really obvious.
I do watch some of your videos sometimes.
I know. Let's see. I think Mr. H has a show later today. Is this true? You think?
Usually
Probably?
the case.
Yeah, he's really doing great stuff with that new format for Tuesdays and Thursdays. So that's really fun. He and Paulie and others on that stream, including yourself, and that's always good to catch. What else is happening? What do you got going, Tom? You got stuff you do, don't you? Do things?
I don't know. I never know anymore what I'm doing. I'm just streaming constantly and wrangling cats. You know how
wrangling cats. Yeah. All right. Well, let's see. What can I do? I can do this. I can get started. We say hi to people.
Stand on your hands.
I can actually do that. I can actually do a handstand.
Can you stand on your head?
Yeah, am I what?
On your head.
No. Why would I do that? It's crazy.
Because if you need to break dance.
No. At my age, no, because then I'm going to break my neck. That's not a good thing. We've got Tipping Bar asking a question here on the Tuesday Tirade. Was the government always this incompetent, or are we noticing a long-running trend? I think we're just noticing a trend, and I think the level of incompetence has increased with the number of people involved. And the problem with government is whenever they create something, it just grows. It doesn't get smaller, and it doesn't go away. And there are some things that need to go away. We got Turo in the house. Good to see. I thought the show was about to start a long time ago. Well, sorry. We were a minute or two late. I apologize for that. It's my fault. We've got our good friend, this union of amateur strategists here. I always say strategists, but there's that. We got Commander Straker of Shadow reminding us it's Valentine's Day. Yeah, for me and the boss. We're having a great day. Oh, you're 60 today. Congratulations, Commander Straker of Shadow. I wonder if Bat Tom will make an appearance to sing happy birthday on a Valentine's Day. Hey, Bat Tom.
I was sleeping.
I figured. Yeah, your work hours are late at night, aren't they?
Yeah, that's kind of when the bat clock works.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
But
Hey,
it's dark out.
we have a kid with a birthday, a 60-year-old kid with a birthday here for
Oh,
you.
wow. That's an old kid.
Yeah. Yeah.
You sure they're 60 and not 6?
No. It says the big 60.
Well, I mean, usually I do kids' parties, but okay.
Well, it's just a big kid. Just think of him
I'm
as a
not
big kid.
stripping. I'm not. Okay. Last time I did adult parties, they tried to get me to strip. Never again.
No. We don't do that here. Just a simple birthday wish for our friend
All right.
Commander Ed Straker of Shadow.
I'm not remembering all that.
Did you write it down?
No.
Oh, okay.
Do I look like I got a pen in this suit? I have a utility belt, but there's no pen.
That's weird. You'd think you'd have that. That's
You know, I thought of that so many times. I'm like, you know what, Alfred? This is so stupid. I've got shark repellent, bear repellent. I can repel, but I can't.
You have repelling gear, actually, don't you?
Exactly, but I can't write nothing. It's like, here, take down my number. Call me maybe. Well, I can't because I don't have a pen.
Your gear is repellent.
We need a bat pen.
Well, how about those golf pencils, right? They're little. They would fit in one of the little pouches there, don't you think?
All in it, like jams me in the leg or something.
Yeah, but they're not made of lead anymore, so it wouldn't be lead poisoning. It'd be graphite.
Still hurt. Like, do you know how hard it is to fight crime as it is, and then you got a pencil sticking out of you?
That's true. It would probably just be sticking out of your leg, though.
What am I here for?
Oh, a birthday. There's a birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Insert kid's name here. Happy birthday to you. And many more.
Thank you, Tom. Wow. All right. Well, you're surprisingly jovial for just being aroused this early in the day. So go ahead and return to your.
Stay out of my personal life.
That's not what I meant. Yeah, no, just you can go back to your nap. Oh, he did.
He did.
Yeah. All right. Oh man, yeah. You know what? I never really noticed that the Batman's gear is repellent. All of it is very repelling. That's weird.
Yeah, bad guys.
Yeah. Although,
but no pen.
Cargo. I can't do it. I mean, Captain Phantom is here. Captain Phantom Nerd. We've got just another red shirt. What's up, Mr. Shirt? Our good friend and mod, Darren Hughes. Good to see you, my friend. Let's see. Who else is here?
That's a good question, Ironcaster says. Is that the pencil that the Joker made disappear? Yeah, that's why he ain't got it no more.
Oh, so he stole the Batman's pencil and Joker lodged it in somebody's head. Not nice.
They are dangerous.
They are. Hey, Scott Cook's here. What's up, Scott? Let's see. Yeah, we do need a training seminar. Tom, will you get on this? We need a training seminar for producers for podcasts. Can you work on that?
I'm sure I'll try and put it in my huge schedule.
Yeah, that's right.
But no, that's not a bad idea.
It isn't. It's actually not difficult. It's time consuming as all heck, though. Ask Tom. It takes forever. Ironcaster's here. What's up, man? Good to see you. Let's see. At my age, it would literally be breakdancing. Yeah, my neck would probably snap. Sean's doing some yard work listening to us. Hey, look, Tender Warrior's here. Yeknomino is here. Awesome. DS Ford is here. Monkey Jeebus is here. Monkey Jeebus is making a bunch of memes. He really likes to meme you, Tom. You get memed a lot.
I like
that. Let's see what else. Real Wade's here. 20 away from 100. All right, Real Wade. Check out Real Wade's channel for his gaming stuff. There are bat cuffs. That's true. Hey, Tom,
that is true.
Yeah,
it's for Valentine's Day, of course.
But are they cushioned bat cuffs, or is there
the kitty furry? Cuffs are, yeah.
Oh, okay.
For Catwoman, I'm sure.
Okay.
They're probably furry, little
Yeah, bat cuffs are for sexy time with Batgirl and Catwoman. There you go.
Forget Poison Ivy.
Poison ivy, poison ivy. Oh,
Late at night, poison ivy comes a creeping around.
midnight poison ivy comes a creeping all around.
You're gonna need a lot of calamine lotion.
Yeah. Why are we here today? Let's see. We were going to talk about good things. We don't get to do that very much. I like talking about good things. There just hasn't been a lot of good things. I mean, like RRR is a good thing, and there's a lot of good that's not originating from the United States, but there are some things in the U.S. that are good. Tom, at least when it comes to some TV or some streaming stuff, right? For example, you have the Terminal List, right? Season 2 is coming. Did you know that?
I heard.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the first season yet, but I've heard good things.
Yeah, and not only that, they've ordered a prequel. So it looks like Chris Pratt's going to be a little busy, which is a good thing. Season 1 is streaming right now. You can check it out over on Prime Video. That's one of the few good things that Prime has put together. Again, they've had very little to actually do with it other than paying for it. But it's based on Jack Carr's novel. And, well, it continues to employ a whole roster of incredible actors and actresses. So, pretty stoked about that. And I think that a lot of people, I think a lot of people would be very interested in this show. So if you get a chance to check it out on Prime, if you have an Amazon account, this might be worth your while. And that's kind of the theme of today's show is what's good. Speaking of what's good, Christian DeLorme sends a member chat saying, great news. After 4 months of sick, I'm back at work. Well, congratulations, my friend. I am glad you are back at work, and I'm glad that you're no longer sick. I appreciate that. Good. We've got a super chat from our good friend, Pinochet's Helicopter Tours. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, if Pinochet offers you a helicopter tour, don't take that. Oh, don't take that. The hysterical reference there is, well, it's both, is very interesting. So, but anyway, the prequel will allow Taylor Kitsch to return. Yeah, I think it'll be really good. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, Scott Cook says it's good. Yeah, a lot of people have enjoyed that. A lot of people like the show. I mean, Scott Cook says it's great. It's hard to find good news. And this is one of those things that's good news. So yeah, lots of people like it. I just hope that it's able to continue onward for quite some time, to give these studios something to aspire to, like making good things instead of terrible things. But just an opinion. Let's see what else is out there that's good. I think Tom and I were talking in the background. Another streaming show that people think quite highly of course, is Wednesday. Tom, what did you think of Wednesday?
I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, wow. You haven't had a chance to watch it or no?
No, well, I kind of avoided it at first, and then it got overhyped.
Right.
So I know I'm not gonna like it.
Yeah.
I can just tell by looking at it, I'm not gonna like it.
Really?
Yeah. It doesn't look like the Addams Family to me. I mean, I get it. Some people are like really into it. It's this trendy new thing. But to me, it looks like, Harry Potter school with, a little bit of macabre to it. I mean, whatever. This is not what I would have done. That's all. I mean, it just, to me, it doesn't scream the Addams Family, but I don't know.
I like Thing.
I don't know why they would make a Scooby Doo show out of it.
Well, because they don't know how to make Scooby Doo. I mean,
I just don't see why Christine, I almost called her Christina Ricci. Jesus Christ. Wednesday.
Jenna Ortega.
Yeah, Jenna Ortega would even no, I don't care about the actress. I'm trying to think of the character. Wednesday, I don't see why she would give a shit about mysteries. She was obsessed with death, but not mysteries. Like, who gives a shit?
She was very curious, though, unlike Pugsley. Pugsley was really flat.
To a point, yeah, but I don't know. I'm for those who enjoy the show, great.
Okay, reach back in time to Addams Family Values, where she was trying to, suss out, you know, Uncle Fester's, you know,
True.
girlfriend's background thing.
But see, that wasn't the aspect of the film I liked. I liked when they shoved her into, the summer camp and the way she reacted. Because that's the thing is she's going to, like, a school with other, dark people too, and I just don't get it. I don't know.
Mm. Ironcaster wants to know, did you call the Mario Brothers yet? I think you did, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah. It's pretty cool, right?
They'll be here sometime tomorrow between 9 AM and 5 PM.
Well, there you go. At least they'll be there. But it's hard to find a good plumber these days. So, but yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, and I agree with you, Landis.
And they will not quietly once.
Yeah, I agree with you. There is a lot of the message commentary in there, and it is annoying. Um, I think it'll earn a second season though, to be honest.
Hasn't it already?
Yeah. Yeah. Um, yeah, this is interesting, Tom. Thank you for that. We'll get to that in a minute. And then finally, I mean, obviously, I've already been asked this in the chat, and I think that this is quite relevant. Anthony Manzana, hashtag MOB, says, what do you think they're going to rename Yellowstone once McConaughey takes over for a Costner? I think they're going to spin it off.
That's a good question.
Yeah, and I don't know, but I know this, that Costner is leaving, and it's kind of a
Sure.
bummer. But Yellowstone's a good show, right? I mean, nobody can argue about it. Now, this is from Uprocks, which means it's as reliable as like
Well, Paramount did comment, but they didn't really help with their comment.
no,
Like, it was very they didn't deny anything. That was the problem. So it's like, basically what you're saying is this shit's true.
right,
Now, I don't know if he's actually leaving, but he owes him 15 days of shooting as it is.
right,
Um, and again, this is just Kevin Costner being Kevin Costner, which sucks because I love this fucking show. It's probably my favorite show on TV right now as far as new shows.
right.
Um, Beavis and Butthead being over for the season and stuff like that. But
Yeah,
even 1923 is really well done. And that's the thing is, look, Kevin, Taylor has proved he don't need you,
right.
right? You are not the key to this whole fucking thing. Like, frankly, I'll be honest with you, this 5th season has kind of been dragging for me a little bit. And a lot of it's because it just feels like we haven't they really haven't done anything much this season. And I don't know whose fault that is, but they're clearly leaving a lot for the last half that doesn't even come out till what, later on this summer?
Yeah, it's going to be. Yeah, I think it's this summer. I think you're right.
Because otherwise, normally the way these seasons go, they're bang, bang, bang. A lot of shit's happening throughout the entire season.
Right.
This 5th season has felt a little like I haven't hated it, but it's just felt a little light on things happening
Yeah.
compared to what we're used to.
Yeah, I mean, and again, I mean, not to spoil it for anybody because this is one of those shows you got to watch beginning to current. So, not a lot of details, but every single one of these spin-offs has been immensely
Yeah, I'm trying
popular.
to avoid spoilers.
Yeah. Yeah, every one of these spin-offs has been an immense success, incredible success. Matthew McConaughey coming in. Did you know that he doesn't allow anybody to call him Matt?
No, and you just did.
Huh?
And you just did.
No, but he doesn't allow that. It's because of his mom. His mom named him after the writer in the Bible, Matthew, and didn't even allow for him to be called that at school. Crazy stuff. Anyway, long
Well,
story.
no, and we kind of were talking a little bit about this the other day. We're kind of predicting that Paramount's probably half-ass hoping that they can reconfigure the show because in that way it will be considered a spin-off and they can put it on Paramount Plus instead. And basically all they have to do is set it up to where Costner gets killed or whatever, spin off the show with almost all the same characters, just have Matthew McConaughey as the lead instead. Bada bing, bada boom. It's on Paramount Plus. You just call it something else. I wouldn't know what to call it, but I think they're setting it up a little bit in a way because in this last season or so, the Beth character has been pointing out that, you're barely surviving when the real money's in the beef, right?
Right.
So I have a feeling that maybe that's where Matthew McConaughey's character might come in. Is he might be the guy who will oversee them selling the beef, and then Beth will move over there, the brothers will move over there,
Right.
the whole storyline will kinda move over there, is what
Good.
I'm thinking.
Maybe
That's my
there's
guess, that's just my hunch, I have nothing to go on, I haven't heard nothing. I was taken off guard by this shit because I thought Kevin Costner loved this fucking show. In fact,
every
he lived on the set for the first few seasons.
yeah,
Like
he actually said that he did. He actually was on the record saying how much he enjoyed making the show. But now he only wanted to work 50 of his planned 65 days for part 1 of season
yeah.
5. So, he only wants to spend a week shooting part 2. How are you going to do that, man? It's crazy.
Yeah, and the reason for this is because he's got a movie deal set up over at Warner Brothers,
Right.
which he's gonna direct and star, called Horizon, which I believe is also a Western. But
Yeah, that's actually right here. Boom.
here's where I say is, here's Kevin Costner being Kevin Costner. Dude, you have not had a career in 20 fucking years. What are you doing? This is your John Travolta Pulp Fiction moment, and you're fucking it up, is what you're doing, if you ask me. But that's just me. I mean, I've never been a huge Kevin Costner fan, but I've never hated him. But I've heard about the nightmare that he is to work with, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
And the ego that he used to have back in the day. And
he
it sounds
still
like
has
the ego's back.
he still has an ego, and this show is very popular, but it's not because of him, it's because Taylor Sheridan's writing it. As you
And that's
see.
what I'm saying. He's being a little ungrateful, if you ask me.
Indeed. In fact, here's a question from Pinochet's Helicopter Tours, Tom, for $2. Says, Tom, methods to get Amazon productions on Blu-ray. A Blu-ray burner?
Yeah. At least Paramount's been putting all theirs out.
Yeah, screen recorded to Blu-ray burner would be my suggestion, but that's just me. So
Warner Brothers has been pretty good about putting theirs out still.
yeah.
Netflix will do certain ones I see, but not. Yeah, it all depends. We are getting Beavis and Butthead on DVD, but the Blu-ray is supposed to come later in the year.
Landis says Velma's getting a season 2, so I have no hope for any entertainment. Well, there's some
Is it?
good out there. And I didn't know that was official, but it wouldn't surprise me.
I heard it
Or
was less
maybe
official now than it was.
or maybe I heard that and didn't care. I think mostly I didn't care because the first episode of the show, it turned me off in the first 2 minutes. And by the end of the first 5 minutes, I was done and I just finished it so I could talk about how terrible it was. And I'm not going back to it. It's very, very bad. We did get a member chat from Scott Cook. Scott Cook says, for good shows, I'd suggest just The Rig. Well, I tell you what, let's take a look at The Rig then in just a moment. But first, I want to talk about a show I know for a fact is good. You know how I know it's good? Tom says it's good. You know what? Do you know what it is?
1923.
No, but all of a
Beavis and
sudden,
Butthead?
yeah,
South Park?
Beavis and Butthead. Tom, how much
Yeah.
greatness is Beavis and Butthead now?
Beavis and Butthead's a great show. If you haven't checked it out yet, I think it just started on one of the networks last week. Paramount Network or Comedy Central, one of the two. I can't remember which. But yeah, so if you have network TV and you don't have Paramount Plus, now you can actually watch it on TV as well. But I suggest to check it out along with the movie that came out this last year. And it already has a second season coming, so can't wait for that. But the episodes have been amazing so far. There's like 12 episodes, technically 22 because it's 2 episodes in one. But yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But they're pretty much the way they always were.
Well, they've always been a little toxic, right?
I don't know about toxic, but
I know that was a joke.
I mean, you could. I mean, well, I mean, they're always trying to get laid. I mean, but that's the key to the show, right? Is that even though they had new younger writers and stuff come in to work with Mike Judge, he said that was the number one rule. Beavis and Butthead do not change. They
Nope.
do not grow.
Nope.
Nothing about them. They will never have a growth moment.
No.
They will never stop trying to get laid. Like they will never stop watching crappy TV. They will never stop hanging out at the mall and in front of the gas station. Like they're gonna inevitably be who they are because that's who they are. And like Mike said, they tried to come up with ideas to have like Beavis grow a little bit or have like a, a little bit of a change here and there. And it's like, nope, 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 nope. Nothing to change. They are exactly what they are, and that's what I think the longevity is all about. And for those who haven't seen it yet, one of the greatest shows on television right now. So there you go.
There you go. Beavis and Butthead. There you go. And Michelle, it is great to see you, sweetheart. And we're very sorry to hear about your loss. And our thoughts and prayers are with you, dear. And you have been missed. Master Shadow Dragon says, almost forgot you changed the time. Well, we're changing it back next week, Master Shadow Dragon. So just keep that in mind. Hey, Bamagrad's here says, hey, Culture Tom, my prep for the Atlanta Comic Con continues. I plan to shamelessly fanboy spoil the Critical Drinker. Awesome. Culture, I will get the signed Loretta Swit photo plus a special one for you. Well, thank you, Bamagrad. You are amazing. I appreciate it. And we have so many great people here, including Miriam Noah, who just launched her new comic. It's good to see you, Miriam. You should check it out. Bonds. The new book is out, so do check that out. Thank you, Miriam, for dropping in, dear. Fantastic. Let's see. Some other folks rolled through the door. War Monkey's here. Matt G's here. Matt G. Maestro's here. What's up? The head of the studio or someone like that confirmed season 2. Well, there you go. And thank you, Vixen.
Yeah, but I was hearing that wasn't necessarily such a go now.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I guess we'll see.
Because of the backlash.
Yeah, but somebody in the chat, I think it was Scott Cook, mentioned a really interesting show that I think a lot of people might be.
Six said Taco Bell.
No, there is no Taco Bell show. Although that would be a lot of fun, right? To do like a fast food show like that. Because they already did like a big box store. Like, you remember? Wasn't it called like Cloud9 or something? Anyway, just me.
I think so, something like that.
So here's the rig, ladies and gentlemen. The rig is supposed to be very good. Surrounded by a supernatural fog.
Is it the fog from Skull Island?
I don't think so. But anyway, so this is what's going on. A lot of people really enjoyed this. This particular review is asking whether or not to stream it or skip it. Apparently a rift opens up on the surface. You have this big old oil rig, and I guess it all takes place there. I don't know. I may have to check this out. Have you heard anything about this show?
No, it's the first time hearing about it.
I keep hearing about it. So it's going to remind you of The Terror and 1899. According to Decider, it might be worth consuming. There is no sex or skin in it, at least not in the first episode. Might be worth checking it out. They say
says it's good.
Yeah. So I have to give that some thought. So
the fog on Skull Island ain't really fog. It's from all the dinosaurs and King Kong's breathing.
No, respiration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a fog bank that hasn't moved in over 100 years.
Oh no. Hey, Sherry's here. Stabby Sherry. Little Chad is here. Look at all these great folks dropping in. Appreciate that. Why Destroyer Samurai Vader's here. What's up? There's Steven. Hi, Steven. You're fine. Don't worry about being late.
Soylent Fog is people.
No, it's Soylent green.
That's Zach says.
Bud Badenzer. Good to see you. I even said that right. Dragon Bricks is here. What's up? No, it doesn't have anything to do with a Keurig.
Katie Keurig?
No. By the way, I have coffee right here.
I'm glad you have coffee.
Trying to stay awake. It's really hard to make videos without an editor. I remember now why it took me a couple days to do.
It takes a while.
It does. I blame you. It's your fault. But you brought us a story, Tom, and this will get us out of our what's good theme that we were doing. Any good films you want to mention before we move on to this weird story?
Sorry, what was that?
Any films you want to say or that are good, that are recent, before we jump into this next story you gave me?
I haven't watched movies lately. Watched an old movie.
What'd you watch?
I watched The Magnificent Seven.
Oh, it's a great film. That's really cool.
Yep.
What's another good film you could recommend?
Debbie Does Dallas.
You think so?
I think a lot of people will enjoy it.
Well, there you go, folks. This is coming straight from Tom to you.
I still haven't watched Megan yet. Morgan just reminded me. I'm like, oh yeah,
Megan is good. Yeah, Morgan's right. Yep. Morgan is good. Apparently, according to many, Polly, Chris Gore, and many others, Ant-Man is garbage tier.
Nobody's surprised by that.
Told you. The only good thing going to come out of this next set of Marvel films, Phase Dive, anyway, is going to be Guardians, and I'm not going to like it, but it's going to be good.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope it's good. I had no hope for Ant-Man. I mean, come on.
Little Chad says, only reason I'm going to see Ant-Man is to test Movie Pass 2.0. Let me know, Little Chad. Let me know.
Yeah, I heard they come back. Yeah, I think I got some email from them a while back. They're like, come back to Movie Pass. I'm like, fuck you.
Tom, a suggestion for you. Do a review of Debbie Does Dallas on Midnight's Edge After Dark. I think you should.
Sex happens.
What? No.
They need to raise money. And so they start the first OnlyFans.
Oh, that would be a good reboot.
That's the remake, yeah.
Be a good reboot. I like that. Apparently, Deep Throat is also highly recommended, Tom. So
Deep Throat actually has a theme song.
It does. Yeah. And Dragon Bricks, I'm with you. GOT.
You know what's sad is Deep Throat is probably the one porn I've seen more times than any.
Yeah.
Like from beginning to end as a full movie.
Yeah, from phase floor to phase dive, whether it is diving into an empty pool or a stage dive, too soon to tell. I think it's diving into a burning volcano of lava. That's what I think is happening. That's just me. Welcome to Movie Phone. Why don't you just tell me what movie you want to watch?
Is there a new Weekend at Bernie's movie? I like that one.
Weekend at Bernie's 3. Featuring John Cusack.
That would be funny. And that's about the level of his career right now, too. He's like below Jonathan Silver. That's how bad. And Andrew McCarthy.
Wow. Oh, McCarthy's awesome. He can't.
When was the last time McCarthy did anything?
He doesn't have to. He's a producer. He makes loads of money.
Oh, is that what he does now?
Yeah.
He like just totally disappeared. It's like, I mean, sure, I can't believe that Weekend at Bernie's 2 killed his career.
He went to rehab. Unlike Amy Winehouse, he said, okay.
Didn't he have a TV show for a while?
Yeah, of course he did. Yeah. But anyway, he ran off to make things. So now he makes things.
What about Jonathan Silverman?
I don't care.
What about Bernie? Oh, he's dead.
He was an adult with a perpetually cracking voice. I'm like, nah. Okay.
Yeah, Jonathan Silverman was kind of like you know, I mean, I don't want to compare him to like I was gonna say he's kind of like the Jason Biggs of our day, but not really. I don't know.
Oh man, did you see that Tay Diggs got booted from his own show? That American football thing? Yeah, the All American. Yeah,
What
they
do you
wrote him
do?
off. I don't know, but it's CW, dude. Maybe breathed on somebody. Who knows? It is what it is.
Well,
Electro insect jazz.
that's a thing.
You have selected Brown-Eyed Girl with time starting at 7 p.m. 9:15.
Hey, where do we go?
Oh boy.
Days when the rains came. You said the name of the song. I had to sing.
Down in the hollow, playing a new game.
Running and a laughing, hey, hey.
Speaking of which, okay, look, we actually have a story we wanted to cover, and I want Tom to walk us through it. Because apparently it's the ties that bind.
I didn't watch the show. I just saw this and I'm like, okay. All I know is that I know this actress considers herself, or actor considers themselves non-binary.
Non-binary.
Apparently, they decided to bind their chest during the show or the making of The Last of Us. So they're really getting into this thing, I guess.
All right.
Of course, it's like a 19-year-old playing a 14-year-old anyway, isn't it? Something like that.
Yeah, and this this person, well, let's just look at the story. You ready? Here we go. Bella Ramsey reveals she wore a chest binder 90% of shooting The Last of Us.
Yep.
I don't care. So
I just think it's nice that they're giving people with Down syndrome careers.
Easy, Bratman. Easy.
Hey.
Anyway, Bella Ramsey said that she wore a chest binder. What? Clothes. Jeez. Chest binder most of the time while filming HBO apocalyptic video game adaptation The Last of Us. The actor, 19, stars as Ellie in the TV hit alongside Pedro Pascal and his socialist family, which follows them as they make a life-threatening trek across Marca after a deadly virus, that's actually a mold, decimates the country. Prior to the show's release, Ramsey spoke about her gender fluidity and non-binary identity with the New York Times, telling the outlet that she couldn't care less about pronouns people use to refer to her. Now, in an interview with British GQ, the British star who chose to be referred to by she, her pronouns in the article, revealed how her non-binary identity influenced her character. The star explained that she wore a chest binder 90% of the time while shooting the series, which she said helped her focus better on set. Chest binding is a practice that minimizes the appearance of a person's breasticles.
I just see this shit as very unhealthy. I'm sorry. Like,
well, she actually says that, which probably isn't healthy. She told the publication, like, please bind safely.
Why don't you go back and see how well that worked out for what's her face, Judy Garland, for Wizard of Oz, when they forced her to do that.
Yeah, no, it's bad. Yeah. Ramsey also spoke about how she shared many conversation with her super supportive guest star, because I'm saying it that way on purpose. What's his name? Pedro. I have to
Pedro Pascal. Yeah,
I had to be careful there. Pascal guy.
Let's be real. He's fucking talking about sex with a 19-year-old. I get it. She's legal, but that's a little.
She continued. They weren't always deep. They could be funny and humorous. The whole spectrum. We were just very honest and open with each other. Before landing her role on the HBO series, Ramsey starred in period films, Catherine Called Birdie and Becoming Elizabeth, which she said made her feel powerful because it gave her the opportunity to play characters who were different from herself. She told the outlet, I felt super powerful in that. Playing these more feminine characters is a chance to be something so opposite of myself, and it's really fun. This is what bothers me more than pronouns, being called a young woman or a powerful young woman, young lady, but just not that. I don't know what any of that meant. I don't know why that was taken or placed in any context whatsoever, but there you go. Anyway.
Yeah, a little weird. Weird. You know, they could have just CG'd him out like they did.
Were you 19, 6?
Well, like I said, yeah, but were you in your 40s like Pedro? And then I said, wait, don't answer.
Well, there you go. There's your answer. Oof. All right. I get to be somebody else. Yes, that's fucking acting. Oh, wow. I cursed on that.
Yeah, you did curse. Well, this is just getting redonkulous, right? Like this whole idea.
That's twice today.
It's very unhealthy. I mean, I get it. If somebody is a certain way, they want to be a certain way, do it. But getting into the medical side of things, putting things on your body like that to actually basically destroy your body, I just don't get how a doctor could allow people to do those things. And again, I'm not getting into this big, huge debate or talk on your channel because I know where that will lead. But
yeah, we're not doing that.
If she's doing this on her own, I find that very unhealthy. And if somebody else is encouraging her to do it, then I find that insane, and that person should be locked up for child abuse. Because I get it, this person's technically adult, but they're only 19. They don't want to be fucking, be the one to lose their career over this shit. I highly doubt that she's being forced into this, though. This sounds like peer pressure from the whole pure model of you can be whatever the hell you want kind of thing.
Well, apparently there's a budding romance in the chat right now with some maybe cosplay or something involved. I don't know what's going on there.
I identify as a billionaire.
So do I. Where's my money? I know this. Wait, that wasn't it. This is it. Yes, I did say a swear twice today. This is true. I was really mad this morning, though. Yes, keep your kids at home until they're 35. That limits the reproduction they can do. Maybe 30, 25, somewhere in there. You know, the human brain isn't fully developed until 25, Tom. Cool.
I'm resetting my microphone since everybody said I was sounding wonky.
What are you resetting it to?
I just reset the whole thing. I unplugged it, plugged it back in, restarting all my Stream Deck shit.
Well, did you tune your phaser to stun?
Yes.
Okay.
Do I sound better now?
You sound very sexy.
How about now?
Ooh, that's even more sexy.
Okay. Now, am I not quiet again like you said earlier? Okay.
No, you sound.
It's been going wonky for the last few days. I have no idea what's going on.
Wonky. Love me do. You know.
It says I sound worse. Great.
I think you sound fantastic. I think they're messing with you.
Now I'm super loud. Okay, well, that's because I cranked up everything because everybody said I was quiet. So is that better now? No, I turned myself down a little bit.
I think
I quit.
Okay. Well, don't quit. I need you.
I sent you another story.
I saw it. I pulled it up. I pulled it. You want me to read it?
You pulled it.
Hey, now. I'm going to read it. You want me to read it? I'm going to read it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Steven Spielberg tells Tom Cruise, "You saved Hollywood's booty." And Top Gun Maverick might have saved the entire theatrical industry. He's correct.
To a point, yeah. I mean, you got to kind of give some of the credit to Spider-Man as well, but yes. I don't think that should be overlooked. I think people keep forgetting about that movie for some reason.
Yeah. I don't know, but I love it. Top Gun is amazing, and thank you.
But as far as it not being a superhero flick, yes. And it being a movie that that is a horrible picture of Tom Cruise, by the way. And the movie that like that really makes him look his age right there.
It does. I've noticed that his face looks super puffy because of his haircut right now. I'm not a big fan of it.
Yeah, that's not a very flattering picture of him at all.
Yeah, and a terrible dye job.
Yeah.
He needs to get some skin tucked under his jawline. But anyway.
I think Six is right. That might just be the first bad picture of Tom Cruise. Like,
awesome.
Even Spielberg's looking better in his picture over there on the right. Like, that's how bad it is. Of course, Spielberg has perpetually looked like a fucking 5-year-old with no hair. So, like, whatever.
Yeah, it is what it is. So anyway, here we go. Spielberg and Tom Cruise reunited at last year's Oscar nominees luncheon, where the blockbuster filmmaker praised his Minority Report and The War of the Worlds. Actor, theatrical movie business for blah, blah, blah. None of that matters. You saved Hollywood's booty, and you might have saved theatrical distribution, Spielberg said to Cruise in a video originally shared on Instagram by director Kartiki Gonsalves, whose film Who Can Say No to Baby Elephants is nominated for Best Documentary Short Film. Cruise was left blushing. Spielberg added, seriously, Top Gun Maverick might have saved the entire theatrical industry. Top Gun Maverick was the second movie to gross over $1 billion worldwide amid the pandemic, following Spider-Man. Tom?
No Way Home, or No Come Home.
Thank you. With a $1.4 billion gross, Maverick ranks as the 11th highest grossing movie in history worldwide, unadjusted for inflation. The film is the 5th highest grosser at the domestic box office with $718 million. Although, Tom,
No Come Home
grossed more. That was a Marvel movie with 3 generations of Spider-Man actors. Maverick's success was not preordained, and it was a rare old-fashioned hit that legged out the box office for months worth of word of mouth. According to Paramount, repeat customers fueled the momentum for Maverick. By its 4th weekend in North America movie theaters, 16% of the audience had returned more than once, and 4% returned 3 times or more. So there you go.
Same thing with Spider-Man, but yeah, at least they acknowledged that Spider-Man was also part of this. I mean, this, of course, was just Spielberg talking to Tom Cruise, and he's not completely wrong. Like, I mean, this movie took everybody by surprise. I'm sure the industry more so than anybody, but yeah.
There you go. So when is Netflix going to have No Come Home?
Netflix will not have No Come Home until they decide to finally let us have it in Russia. They're not letting us have any good movies here lately.
Well, I thought you guys got to see Maverick.
We bootleg them. Yes, we bootleg them and put them in the theaters. This is not even a joke.
Yeah.
So we see them for free, and they don't get our stinking money, you stupid Americans.
Oh, man. Did you see the privacy list that came out today?
No.
The piracy list? Oof.
No, we saw the one from last week or whatever, but yeah.
So,
why? What's at the top?
Tom, do I look 80?
No.
Okay, well, E-Clay's mean, then. E-Clay's mean. Russian Tom. I love Russian Tom. Although I don't think that's what his Russian name is. It's like Ivan, I think.
It's Ivan Koloff.
That's right.
Nice to meet you.
There you go. All right.
Hello, pretty lady.
This is fun.
Are you knowing that I am the CEO of Netflix?
Yeah.
I was talking to lady, not you.
Oh, okay. Ivan is Ivan's a big timer. Ivan's a mogul, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Not a Mongol.
Mogul.
Don't call me Mongol.
No, I didn't. I said mogul. Mogul. No N. Mogul.
It sounds like a Russian word.
It is kind of a little bit. No, wait, isn't that like what's the fancy Russian word for dictator?
George Bush.
No, oligarch. Are you an oligarch?
Yes.
Mm. Mm.
But Putin would not like hearing this, so I have to go now.
Okay. All right. Bye. He wouldn't be putting it anywhere else. Oh, czar. Yes, that's the other word. Czar. There you go. Commissar. There you go. Yeah. Let's see. My dentist. You'll be a dentist. Is called
You'll
Albert.
be a dentist.
Has two kids, Igor and Oleg. I was curious if he had a Russian wife. His answer was, these were the only two boys' names that didn't remind them of patience. Wow, that's a great story, Olaf.
I can see that being a problem.
Man, Olaf's everywhere. I can't believe how everywhere Olaf is. Olaf must not sleep ever because, I mean, he's up in the middle of the night his time. I know for a fact. Hey, Bryant, what's up, buddy? Southern Belle is listening to us at work. Good to see you. Look at a kitty. Okay, sorry. Calm down. What do I think is the best Clint Eastwood Western? Wow, I'm going to ask Tom first. Tom?
Unforgiven.
You think so?
Yep. Followed by probably Josie Wales and Good and the Bad, the Ugly, and
I think it's
Pale
got to be.
Rider.
I think it's got to be good. I think it's got to be Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. I think it has to be that.
I see what you're saying, but to me, my reason I pick Unforgiven is because he did it when the Western was dead. He was at his peak as a director.
Yeah.
The story is amazing yet simple.
Very simple. Yeah.
And the supporting cast is probably his best supporting cast he's ever had. I mean, just between Gene Hackman and Morgan Freeman alone, right?
Yeah.
And I mean, the line, deserves got nothing to do with it.
The Good, Bad, and the Ugly.
Pale Rider's pretty good too, though.
I'm a big fan of spaghetti westerns, so I guess I don't know.
The Duck Guy says.
Yeah, the Dollars trilogy was fine, but it's not. And I see where you're coming from.
I like Fistful of Dollars a lot, and I like Good, Bad, and the Ugly, but the second one was kind of.
It's really easy to. Yeah, it's got to be the Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Sorry, it's good as Unforgiven is, but you're right. I mean, he basically rebooted the Western. We need a new reboot. You know what I mean? It's kind of what Yellowstone is, though, sort of, kind of, maybe a little bit. Kind of. Hey, what's up, Andy Masterson? Good to see you.
Yellowstone is that, but it's also Dallas. It's also Bonanza. It's also, it's that show, right? The show that everybody, like, I would imagine if this was on network TV, it would probably be on 7:00 Sunday nights because it would definitely be taking the best time slot of the week and getting all the viewers. And, I can't believe it's a cable show, but I mean, it is what it is.
You can't believe it's a Paramount show. Good Lord. Yeah. But Samurai Vader says, why do they call it spaghetti? Well, where were they shot, Tom?
Over in Italy.
That's right. Yeah. And it's funny because they loved Westerns. They really liked the American Westerns. And so,
I love Italian movies in general because the thing about Italian movies is they make movies. They've never been to America. They just see the movies. So they try to mimic our movies.
Yep.
So it's like, and the spaghetti Western just happened to be one of those franchises like horror over there that they're mimicking us. They ended up transcending what we were doing in a weird way. It was kind of just, maybe it was because of guys like Clint Eastwood and such like that and Dario Argento and stuff like that. I don't know. But, it just so happened to be that those two genres, they owned the 70s for some reason.
Yeah. I mean, and again, they had a different flavor to them primarily because they were mimicking American culture. They weren't actually being American culture.
That's what I mean. So you already have movies which already were kind of like hyperbolic reality.
Yeah.
So then you go to Italy where it's hyperbolic reality based on hyperbolic reality. Like,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, and I mean, if I were gonna live in a foreign European country, Italy might be it. I mean, there are only two countries that would have me, Italy and Germany. I would wear the English out. Um, I have
Sergio Carberci.
I have zero uh I have zero tolerance for the French for long periods of time. So yeah, I wouldn't last very long. What happened to Italian movies? They still are making them. A lot of them are fairly bland. You actually ended up with that really terrible Netflix film because of the Italians. The ones with the little girls in it that we all didn't like. The Cuties film that came from.
I thought that came from France.
I think it was an Italian that
Oh,
made that thing happen, but I could be mistaken. Perhaps it's French. Either way, it was terrible.
yeah.
Well, Six is sharing in the chat. It's amazing to me how much snot the human body can produce. Okay. What's going on?
I don't know what's going on.
I think we're running out of time, Tom. There's 83 people in the chat. I was looking to see if Mr. H, because I was going to redirect the show to Mr. H's show, but I don't see it. Do not see it listed. Do you see it listed anywhere?
Not yet, but sometimes I don't know if he sets it up right away or not.
Well, guys, check out Mr. H's channel and keep close tabs on it because I think he's going to have a show later today.
He hasn't sent me a thing yet.
Brian Barr says that they're finally casting for the Penguin. Didn't see that yet, but I'll take your word for it. Thank you, little chat, for promoting the like button. Yes, please hit the like button before you go. Anything you want to promote, Tom?
Safe sex. It's Valentine's Day.
Yeah, wrap it up. I mean, package it properly. I don't even know how to say that.
Yeah. Wrap your dick if you don't want to get sick.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Yeah. Yeah. Suit up. I don't know. I know this Pinochet's helicopter tour says for $2, Man with No Name trilogy, not Dollars trilogy. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Lisa for $5 says, Culture, I noticed all the hairbrushing. Sorry, I've been derelict in my tipping. Happy Valentine's Day. Not the bad one. Yeah, I wasn't going to read that, Yeah. Oh, I saw it. Female comedians can be funny. I can't tell the joke, but maybe out there in the world on Twitter, I'll actually tell this joke that this female comedian told about VB. It's very kind of amusing, but yeah. Hey, Tom, did you see the Dunkin' commercial with?
No, I missed it. I did hear that Affleck did one though. Yeah.
Affleck. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Affleck.
There you go. Ooh, I don't know about that, Dragon Breath. I'm not signing up for that, but I am having a dry month, which means I'm having no adult beverages right now. So it's coffee, water, and tea. That's what I get to drink this month. Anyway, I think Memes is here. Memes is here. Hi, Memes. Sorry. Yeah, we're gonna wrap it up, folks. Well, it's Valentine's Day. Everybody should wrap it up. Did you want to cover this or no?
Up to you.
We need to end. So promote something so we can go.
Oh, all right. See ya.
Wow.
We got stuff later.
Yeah, check us out. Are you doing the show thing tonight?
Yeah.
Are you? Okay, cool. So check out me. Check out me tonight. Tom will be there. I'll probably be there. Lots of other people will be there. Maybe we can get Mikey to be there. You think Mikey's going to show up? Mikey's been really
He might.
with duties.
Duties.
Ant-Man is a 58 on Rotten Tomatoes. Hickey Schmick. 96 critic reviews. They are not digging it. Yikes. Warriors come out to play, yay. Sorry. All right, we gotta go. I'm gonna hit the button, Tom. Okay, ready? It's gonna be loud.
I'm ready.
Plug your ears. Here we go.